so simple when I was a kid. Dreams of one day growing up to be big. Not big as in muscular, more like an ambassador. The type of guy that no one wants to fuck with, huh? It didn't happen, but I never ran out of luck.
I'm the guy who made the speed, wrote this rap and spit it, what?
And I can spit for show. I'm equipped with flow, still concentrated even though I smoked a spliff for dro. Yo, I'm skilled for show, I gotta let him know. I gotta get airtime on the radio. Every day I hope they'll hear any one of my tracks, then I won't be just anyone. Many tried, many flopped. The whole T-Dot couldn't stop me, I'm too hot. I got so much swag, you couldn't carry it in a bag if you wanted to. Don't fucking get mad. Started from nothing, moving towards something. Producing hits but still can't afford nothing.
I remember those days, I remember those days. Out here surviving, I remember those days. Can't get this, can't get that.
Can't go anywhere without a car and that's whack.
I remember those days, I remember those days.
You'll always come and go, I'll remember those days.
I remember those days when I was a young buck. Didn't have a care in the world and never gave a fuck. Running around with my little niggas playing tag or kick the can. I felt like the man. I remember those days when I was in junior high. I was a star athlete and never got high. Track and field, I ripped it up. Basketball, I hit 'em up. Walking through the school, everybody knew who I was. I remember those days when I got to high school. That's where I met Skate. Smokers corner by the school. Met him through Kid P. We were puffing on trees. He lived by Leslie and Shepherd, just down the street. Ever since then, we've been cool. Started making hits with Acid Pro, and now it's Pro Tools. Good days come and the bad days too. Don't let it get you down, homie. You can get through.
Started from nothing, moving towards something. Producing hits but still can't afford nothing.
I remember those days, I remember those days. Out here surviving, I remember those days. Can't get this, can't get that.
Can't go anywhere without a car and that's whack.
I remember those days, I remember those days.
You'll always come and go, I'll remember those days.
I talked about the good, now let me talk about the bad. I can talk about the bad cause I've been through it and I'm glad. I remember the first time I had sex, man. After that, my life was straight stress, man. I remember one day chilling on the block, rolling dice with my people, throwing money on the spot. All I heard, the gun rang, it was like didn't feel a thing, but my leg wasn't working, man.
I talked about the good, now let me talk about the bad. This year I got in trouble with my mom and dad. Instead of making them happy, I made them sad. They didn't really trust me, which made me mad. They took away my car, I had no way around. I wasn't smiling anymore, and I always frowned. If I change the path of mine and my ways in the future, I won't have to remember those days. Started from nothing, moving towards something. Producing hits but still can't afford nothing.
I remember those days, I remember those days. Out here surviving, I remember those days. Can't get this, can't get that.
Can't go anywhere without a car and that's whack.
I remember those days, I remember those days.
You'll always come and go, I'll remember those days. Started from nothing, moving towards something. Producing hits but still can't afford nothing.
I remember those days, I remember those days. Out here surviving, I remember those days. Can't get this, can't get that.
Can't go anywhere without a car and that's whack.
I remember those days, I remember those days.
You'll always come and go, I'll remember those days. I remember those days, man. Seems like they just never end, y'all. Tired of catching the bus. Bus fare went up and everything. Yo, I'm broke right now. You hear this beats? Hear the shit that I'm doing? Fucking buy it then. Yeah.